Hello Libra, my name is Alison and you are with Healing Dove Tarot. We're going to have a look at the love energies surrounding you from the 8th to the 14th of October. I've already pre-shuffled your cards. I'm ready to go. Before I do, a heads up, I know it's your birthday, so happy birthday! I also wanted to point out Venus is still retrograde, okay, until the 16th of November. So don't go making any big rash changes to your appearance. Try not to change the color of your hair, like from blonde to brunette, for example, brunette to red or something like that. Don't get any injections. And if you are not currently in a relationship, this is not the time to commit. Date, do whatever you need to do, but don't commit, okay? Because you could change your mind later. In fact, almost certainly will. Okay, so Libra, interesting reading. Let's get started. At the bottom of the deck, you come into this week, that is the 8th of October, with the Five of Wands. Five of Wands speaks about petty arguments, okay? But if I look back in your past, I feel like, I'm going to go dig back a little bit. There was some sort of tower moment. Something happened if you are connected or seeing someone. And I feel like you've come in and you've kind of wielded your sword. This is representing you, Libra, okay? It doesn't matter that it's a queen. If you're male, this still applies. Whatever happened, it was some sort of shocking moment, some sort of revelation that you found out in this connection, and it shook you to the core, and you might have almost pretty much said, no, I'm going to cut you loose. Because then I have the Eight of Cups. It speaks about emotionally moving on. But you can't, because this is some sort of soulmate energy, okay? So even though at the moment, as you come into this period, or for whenever you watch this video from, right, you could feel like you're arguing, you're having petty arguments. All of this is for the evolution of your soul. So it's not ready. It's not time for you to escape yet. The arguments that you're having, I feel, are around silly things. It's not even, let me have a look. Yeah, it's a lot of insecurity here, Libra, and I don't know if it's on your part or in your partner's part, or I don't know how it goes, but there's a lot of insecurity here, okay? And you're arguing about it. You're bringing it in and you're not letting it go. And look, the whole point of Venus retrograde is so we can figure out who we are and what we want when it comes to love. It happens once every 18 months, so it gives us a bit of a shake-up, whether we are single or whether we're coupled, okay? But you do start off this week with the King of Cups coupled with Temperance. So you could be dealing with an older water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I also have in other signs, I have an older fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and I have a Virgo. Okay, they're the signs that I'm getting, and a Sagittarius, but I've already said that, this is Sagittarius. So I feel like your love interest could be an older male water sign or a female. Don't worry about the fact that it's a king. And this is the person that you're kind of really trying to find balance and harmony with, okay? If you're not sure, and I say that because at the very center of your reading, you have the Two of Pentacles. So it feels to me like this can often speak about juggling two people, right? When I see it come up, it often speaks about having two people, and you very well could, because at the bottom of your reading, you have the King of Wands. So there could be someone that's still hanging around from your past, from their past, whatever it is. This is a fire sign, right? But I feel like more this is representing whether you're in or whether you're out, okay? I've said to you, I'm pretty sure in your last reading, or one of them was about, see this connection for what it really is. And it's like whatever's happened, all this bickering and arguing, you're really, as you start this week, you want peace, okay? You want to rest and have peace. Both of these cards speak about having peace. So if you're not seeing eye to eye with this person, it speaks about a truce, having peace, having a breather. Sadly, I don't see that being for very long. There are three people in this connection, and there's no other way to put it, okay? I'm going to show it to you how clearly I see it. So in the past, I've got that Six of Cups energy, right? I've got the Tower energy. Right before that, I've got the Three of Wands. This speaks about you, your partner, and another love interest. You, there, yours, theirs, whatever. There's three people. And look, that might have been what caused the Tower moment, okay? But whilst you kind of reconnect, because this is soulmate stuff, right? And remember, soulmates aren't always about coming in to be our forever happily ever after. They come in because they're familiar. They've reincarnated with us before in other lifetimes, but they've agreed with you. They've got a soul contract to come in and teach you a lesson. It's not always a pleasant one, okay? And I would say if you've connected with this person, if you've started dating this person, if this person's come in during Venus retrograde, then there's a lesson for you about figuring out who you are and how you love and what you need to give and love, okay? And I say that because even though you've got this kind of truce, this peace, this harmony, because it's a soulmate, you can't leave. You have this pull to each other, right? Even though you feel like you or they or both of you are juggling. As soon as you come to the weekend, look at this, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. There are 3 people. There is no other way to put this. And look, it's either on your side, it's on their side, or it's on both, but there are definitely 3 in this connection. 3 of Cups is the one that I see for third party kind of involvement, right? It speaks about, cups are emotional, they're energy. It's showing that there's links, they're emotional strands. I am a psychic intuitive, so I actually see people's aura. I see color, and I see strings, right? It sounds really weird, but bear with me. So I can see the connection between 2 people. I can see the strings attached. It's like a, I don't know, they show it to me like it's like a rope. It's really odd. So imagine this, they're all connected, right? In some way. So this guy's got a connection with this guy, and this guy's got a connection with this guy, and it's kind of like this weird triangle. You have a love triangle on your hands, Libra. Okay. This is a general reading. It's not going to apply to everyone. So it doesn't mean for those that are happily coupled that your partner's cheating and whatever else. But if this is resonating for you and you go, yeah, she's right, there is someone that's still in my past, present, future that I haven't quite let go of yet, then, you know, the invitation here is to really go within and figure out what the hell you want. Because you literally have, look at this, I love when it plays out like this. The 4 of Swords, which speaks about wanting peace and harmony and taking a break. The 2 of Pentacles speaks about juggling 2 people, or like, as I said before, you're either in or out. And then you've got the Hermit, which speaks about going in, going within, introspection, really deep inner thought. This could also be a Virgo, but for me, I feel like it's you juggling between being in and out, needing to make a decision of whether you're going to stay in this connection or not. If you've made a commitment, then, and you feel like it's the right commitment, and you feel like this person brings you harmony and love and balance and trust all of the time, not just some of the time, then the invitation here is to let go of whatever this person is or whoever this person is that you're holding on to. If you're having doubt about that, then the invitation here is to go within and ask yourself, why? What is it that I'm doubting in this connection? What is it that feels a little bit off? When you do that, that's when you'll actually be able to see clearly and you'll be able to stop this kind of niggling, nagging energy. Okay. All right. Tough one. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me additional guidance for single Libras from the 8th to the 14th of October. Listen. So this is the High Priestess. This speaks about intuition. Yeah, those that are dating, whoever your love interest is, there's definitely more than just you around, okay? You have competition, but you already know that. I'm not telling you anything new. Couples, 8th to the 14th of October. Couples, Libras in couples. Okay, yeah. So you have 2 cards. I think you may have even got this one last week. Unfinished Symphony and Regeneration. This speaks about Phoenix rising from the ashes kind of thing. This speaks about cycles not ending. All right, so singles. Major Arcana of the High Priestess. So it speaks about intuition. Keywords are see, hear, sense, quiet, intuition, knowing. Take a moment to quiet your mental chatter and listen. In relationships, it's important to pay attention to what the other person is really saying. Too often in conversations, you're already planning what you're going to say while the other person is still talking, making assumptions about where the conversation is going, and then planning your part about how you're going to respond accordingly, even trying to work the conversation to a desired outcome. When this happens, you don't truly hear what the other person said, and in doing so, you weren't present for that person. as a Libra, you are very intelligent in doing this, by the way. Listening starts with becoming quiet, centered, and totally present. I think I said this to you in your last reading, like stay grounded. Listening involves many senses. Use your eyes to see the body language of the other person. Use your ears to hear not only the words spoken, but also the tone used to express them. Use your intuition to get a sense of what the other person is really saying and feeling. Intuition often helps you hear what is not said as well as what is said. This is crucial for understanding the person or the situation. Understanding is essential to improving the relationship or situation. Remember once again to center yourself and use all of your senses to understand what is actually being communicated. Wow, that's powerful. Couples. Okay, 2 cards. So you have, where is it? Unfinished Symphony. Moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied to you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are, make amends if need be, and declare your feelings even only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved. And close the door on the past so you can set yourself free. Only then can you love blossom. So this is so on point. For those of you that are still juggling 2 people, or you haven't quite let your past go and you're not giving your present a chance, this is the invitation to actually close that door, okay? To stop it being a 3 and keep it being 2. Unless, of course, that's your thing. No judgment here. Regeneration 46. Okay, this is cool. So I feel like the message here from Spirit is that if you can actually do that, if you can let go of your past, let go of this other person you're holding on to so tightly, then you get a rebirth at this connection. All right. Rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. And it said, the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is a time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. Beautiful. For those that are willing and are ready to let go of your past, this is what's waiting for you. That was your reading, Libra. I hope you found it helpful. I wish you love and light for the week ahead. Take care.